Okay, I can try to pick up where I left off. It's really bad. Didn't have any space. I could do a video. I am staying with a family member right now, my mom, and I sleep on the sofa. I don't have a place I could have as a place, like a room or something like this I can go into. But I was talking about something about the reach of the society being very weird into the affairs of people in some ways where they are not really able to protect people this way. There is homelessness. Here there is poverty, other things. There's jail. There's, putting people in the mental, ward of the hospital, or they have mental hospitals too, which is worse. It's for, I think, a longer stay, which is very bad. But these things they're doing, they're pretending to be protecting people. It is to be condoned attack in these areas. It is not really what to do, is to reach into the affairs of people this way. It is some level of indifference. It's not a relationship as a friend and things like this. It is some kind of thing to protect you from yourself, or to have some kind of a noble or righteous kind of a position to say something that should happen that is not the person's own elected choice or own agency, own, responsibility or something, but they're supposed to their own, choice, their own, action and stuff like this. But there is something with this, with the narcotics thing. They're supposed to be busting these drug dealers to stop it from the drugs from hurting people that are supposed to be taking the drugs and have a potential to be killed from them, or supposed to be bad for, I guess, their well-being and health as well, that they could be taking the people that would be trying to buy the drugs. It's like crack, cocaine, I don't really know all the stuff, but it's like marijuana and I don't know all of the drugs. I guess it could be also, there's something, crystal meth, things like this. I don't know what all the drugs are. I could try to find out. The devil doing this weird thing with my face like here. It's really bad. As I'm in this light, it said it doesn't really change as I'm in this light, but he's done it where I'm supposed to be turned from this side. If I am in this side, you cannot physically see it the same. It's really bad. I don't, feel okay with this stuff. I can't feel to go to this side here. I feel to go to this side, okay. Alright, and then but it is really bad. I don't like that little thing and stuff like this. But, this weird reach into people's lives, it is weird. There is something in the Prohibition era where there was a ban on alcohol, like the people drink, like gin and, corn, corn, whiskey, wine, I don't know. But, the stuff they can make, you can make it, whiskey and stuff. I don't know, rum, I don't know, stuff you can drink, corn wine, I don't know, alcoholic drinks, alcoholic, things. You can make it yourself. You can make it yourself at home, some stuff. I have some familiarity, but not a lot. From my dad's side of the family, like some older people, they might have something around they made it themselves, but there was a period of time, like they might have something like in a, like a gallon, jug or something, like you could get some water in at Walmart, it seems like, but I don't know for sure, but I have some idea of like homemade alcoholic drinks, some kind of vague memory of this. But I was going to say something else now. That's not supposed to be ugly now, because it's too bad that that's happening to somebody. Okay. We don't know. It says it's too bad, the high backs and stuff like this. Okay, but I was about to say something else now. I lost my memory. My mom, she's going to come back out again, but I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. She's going to be, nearby, possibly involved in the, could be, I don't know, but the devil does put that pressure on me. It's like, because we're really getting some gain with the stuff of its little societal order where someone would be disadvantaged in this way too. This I'm not so familiar. He is doing that where it's more bad of things showing up further than before. He's saying it. So it's really bad. It's the persona he's pressing with it. It's really bad. yeah, I can't remember what else I was going to say about that particular topic. They're not really saying that. He's just saying something, but yeah. But there's a reach with that. It's not good. It's not real. Really, these people are ourselves that are in these incidents where they're supposed to be doing stuff like narcotics, and it's like made up. It's not really what is happening, is one thing I was saying. Really, what is happening, this particular person, he was 44, and it is something that is, would make more sense to me. I do feel better that this is what happened, was that somebody did not participate with the thing. It's, I don't know, they fired back at some an arrest, in an incident with the arrest warrants. I feel some relief because you are not allowed to really do this stuff this way. It is really something where the devil is and the society is warning on people, and it is very bad. It is very bad. I feel better. This is what happened. There was another incident similar to this, and the girl got killed. It was very bad. I don't wish that people are to, the devil would probably present something on my sentiment, but when I was hearing about that, I said, this is really what is happening. It is not okay. It is a warring on the people, and you're not allowed to really take the position that this society is taking with the situation. You would have to go to war. You cannot act like they have to comply with you. You think they did something wrong according to your law. People don't have a say so in it. What is the law? And now you are enacting them. But I don't agree either people to be taken prisoner and stuff like this. It is really something to have some liberty of the devil to attack people and be okay to attack people. To do stuff really bad is to belittle. It's supposed to be that mankind is less than to the devil. It's really bad, so I don't know what to do because it is bad that it is going on, and but I have this opinion that goes on as if it is not that bad, but it is not really that to me. It is really bad. Okay, and so, it's very disturbing. I'm disturbed by other things as well. I don't really like the kids have to go to school. I was at a point I was so very disturbed by it. After the end of the world, I'm just something that's very upsetting. Like I'm supposed to try to do something, but I don't know. But it's something bad because the people, so something has happened where somebody disagrees with the stuff, but they cannot have any kind of thing they can do at all. Okay, so this seems very bad, but a situation because the people are like occupied of a situation or whatever, but the person they fired back. It was a situation for an arrest of somebody for narcotics, and the person, he was 44. Really, the situation is something of the person saying that people don't age, is what I'm told. On another plane is really something happened where someone is saying this isn't true, that people age really bad and stuff like this. Aging is not real like this stuff the devil does here. So this is really what happened. And so then on this plane of existence, it manifests as a narcotics arrest. And like I said, it's not really real that the stuff is what is told. You're really not able to manage things this way by reaching in and saying, now you cannot do this because now you're going to try to sell some narcotics or something. Well, now you're going to make something, somebody going to be doing this, and they're going to be harming themselves, potential to be killed like this. This is not the way to protect the people, and then they do have a choice and stuff like this. So he's not allowed to keep doing that thing. I can tell he is making it really not what it was here. And then so, do it's really bad. And so this was what happened. And so really though, because I was saying something like, you don't wish to be the other guy on the other side. Really for someone you don't agree with this way of things, you are this person further than is shown in the news thing. It's you. This is supposed to be happening to you. I think they may have killed the guy. That was really bad. Well, I'm not really sure what to do. Oh God. I don't know. And so that's really bad. But you know, for someone to not agree with this stuff, it's very bad. It's very, for someone to not agree with the stuff, it's very bad. It goes on. You're in a bad situation. It's hot. The block is hot or something. The song, the block is hot, talking about you can have something. But it's very uptight. It's very bad. this society is a false, appearance of what it is. It is not something where, it's really, okay, so it's not something, you don't really have to say so like it's pretended, and it's really the rule of the devil and stuff like this. It's a very dangerous situation. But I felt such relief the person that there was something the person fires back. They don't agree with this stuff, and this we wish out of this. I can try to tell what that relief is. Maybe something telling me I don't want this stuff here. Me, I am relieved. I don't know what to do. I don't wish the person to die and be killed. That's why it is a disregard for who the person is to someone like Marla or others. The people, the animals, wish not this. They are oppressed by this order. They don't want this here, and you are doing like an occupation and a forcing of this way of things here. It's very bad. Is it a secret war? Is it not becoming more apparent that they are really at war with the people, with mankind and life itself, the animals, all of the stuff? And then, did you want to know what happened just now? I would have to go. I think the devil just disrupted, I'm not sure. But something happened just now where the thing wasn't able to have been. Okay. Yeah, he does try to make Santa points and trying to tell Marla something. It's very bad. The thing very lethal, very bad. And then, did you want to know what happened? I'm not allowed to go on arresting the people. So we don't want it. It's very disturbing, very upsetting. They said he was some kind of weird wild card. And incident Marla knows about happening in California, not but Canada. Happened in Canada, a mass shooting at a mosque. We said you're not really supposed to do that because those people are anti the, are more like they're not okay with this order. And so where it's more like an integral representation of some kind of thing that is more attacked by the order. Do it isn't more so than that shooting at the kind of a high kind of a or a high social level black church. It was high social level. The stuff is to show that the stuff here isn't really okay as pretended. Those people were not really okay. There were people acting like it was okay for some people to lose. Yeah, if there was a shooting done closer to the end of the world, the devil did do some stuff with the story. I think it wasn't really allowed. He was doing that later on, acting like the person was supposed to be more apparent as a something weird, something further as a white supremacist than would suggest something where it would make sense of what happened as something that was saying that the stuff here isn't okay. It's pretended stuff is okay in a way that it's supposed to be okay for a lot of people to not be okay. Okay, well, I am something that isn't okay, and then something like that is happening. Me, I would have to go because I am something with that, and I know that means those people don't think they should lose. Okay, but then I am something I can tell you more about the sense of relief. It is a sigh of relief of the earth. This is not what people are, not that. But of course, this is something, but then that's not really the thing of the situation. But it was something where the people look so not possible to exist as who they were. It's like a sigh of relief of the earth, and so that was what it was. Please leave me alone and then stop doing that horrible aging thing for people. They experience it as very bad and stuff like this. He's doing this. This looks very bad, and trying to do a jowl for Marla is very bad. Okay, I may stop the video again, but I did get around to that particular issue again. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't wish this. That's I feel like that right now it's helping. I'm not defined by this. I don't wish this little puffy thing is supposed to be like a jowl. It looks more apparent from this angle in the light. Some fatness here on my cheek is really bad. I mean, I'm the only knows that it's something trying to pretend something is happening very bad. It is very bad, and it's something will happen soon with it. But I am some other people that would try to do something about to try to stop the stuff here. Yeah, so she was just getting something, so I just tried to let the video still go. And so that's very interesting. Another incident as well, he is covering that up, but we are doing moral supports that person to be okay. Of course, this stuff is too bad. It's supposed to be happening to somebody. This is horrible, horrible as crap. It's supposed to be righteous and stuff like this. It is so very bad. It is so very bad here. Okay, something happens to somebody, do they don't not think at other times they don't know what to do? No, do he's doing that. That's not. They don't do that. Do something with it. You're supposed to be able to change it. It's not supposed to be real. Something. Yeah, don't say that because it's supposed to be that's not meant to be the harm, but it is not really the same anymore because someone said it wasn't okay and they were not able to stop the stuff as they're supposed to be able to. It's not okay before either. But anyway, the other girl, Khalil or Karen, no, but someone named Khalil will do something so this isn't happening, but so people won't be able to go on anymore. People say this isn't okay. The narcotics, and there is something on there. The person's supposed to seem really evil, stuff like this, but they're not really evil, and there are some people that would try to do something to end the world. So when he was 44, and the guy's face, it looked really, like it wasn't looking bad or anything like this. Okay, but more I can tell something about that situation with the girl, we don't know her name, Corinne, what was it? Was it with a K? But was it was something where the person doesn't go on? It was something like this. So she's for an arrest situation where she's supposed to be arrested. Oh, someone's way back now. I see, I wonder if I can, okay. But she's supposed to be in a situation where she's to be arrested, but whatever happened was she wasn't okay. She was someone who would say it wasn't going to be able to be, so she wasn't able to be this as not losing, so she had to lose. Okay, but did you want to know what happened? Something happened where something was being said that I wasn't okay. Did you want to know what I did? I did not that. I'm not sure if something was able to tell that or if there was some infiltration from the thing. It is putting a thing that's supposed to be really lethal, really horrible, whatever. It's a very bad feeling. It doesn't really seem to match that I'm talking about it. It is something happening now with the stuff that is not really so making sense. There is consciousness to it. There is something like something very bad is continuing on, even though there is consciousness to it and someone to talk about it in a way that is not okay and it's continuing on anyway. There is something here with the stuff happening. It's supposed to be something like where it's not supposed to be that people are something. It's supposed to be something with consciousness and unconsciousness, but it is something bad at points where stuff is happening where it's really bad as shit, and there's some consciousness to it, and it is really something that should not be and should not occur. It is something that would lose. You have an idea where me, I'm a person, just regular person, really supposed to be, just normal or whatever, and I think, okay, yeah, something really bad. This is something that would not win. It's something that would be stopped. Something that would lose. Okay, this is something happening to contradict this here. Something is happening to contradict this. Something like that. Acting really evil, pressing all that stuff. I'm not sure what to do with this. It's too bad. But this is some stuff that is happening now where the stuff is like bad as shit. And then it's like, just what is happening now, though. There's some stuff happening now. Some of the stuff. So this is the area. He's making it look fat there. But, yeah, it's very bad. I'm 39. I am simply not allowed to do that. They can tell he's trying to do something with that, but something where the stuff looks like it cannot be. Sorry, that music's kind of bad. Just it's kind of gross. Sorry, me to have involvement with that. The devil making it cold. So I'm experiencing that now, and he's trying to put some kind of uptightness. I'm not doing that, but say, okay, maybe not really. So, to be so something to have his I don't know, just attention to it or whatever. But I'm just gonna move on now, and stuff happening very bad. And then I was trying to hear something about what was happening with that other situation where the girl did like shoot back at an incident where she was being arrested. She did get killed. She had a young child. The devil made up that they were giving some money to the young child. We said, we don't know why they're getting some money. It's supposed to be then he is making it up, trying to make it like something look like this. If it's something bad, then they're this. But it is made up. It's not really real that people would really get any relief from, a situation of poverty and stuff like this, because this isn't really real. People really would have a change in their situation here. Is pretended. Something would have happened with Rodney King where he didn't really have a change in his situation and stuff like this. It's not really real. This one happened. But I was saying something about not allowed to mention Rodney King. I did not really say that. I did say something about something I said. Okay, I'm just going to move on. I'm not trying to get into that. Okay, but the girl, she was killed. Is very bad. We don't really wish the stuff here, and I don't know really what is happening. It's something not really allowed as it pretended. Really, you have to go to war. You're going to try to, what, do some kind of a thing to say someone is wrong. You really have to go to war because they don't agree with you. You would have to go to war. There's a weird setup here where the stuff is supposed to make sense. It does not really make sense. It is really like enslavement by the devil and stuff made up to be something other than is really, stuff is made up to be something other than it is. It's pretended this is not, you cannot be, okay, someone does something you think is wrong, you cannot pretend now you're God, the person, and attack the person. Or do something to act against the person, put them in jail, or whatever. Okay, I may just kind of stop the video now, someone else getting up and stuff like this. And so, okay. Hey, who made that popcorn? Oh, I made that yesterday. You can have that. I guess it's too early to eat it. I'm a bit hungry, but I don't know what I want to do. I feel really tired. Yeah, I made that yesterday. I was trying to save that for you. Save some. Yeah, thanks. Because usually it's shared. Yeah. Did you have some pancakes? No, I didn't eat anything yet. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, maybe I should get to stop this then. I didn't really mean to. I'm gonna try to read to me, so. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know what she was talking to me. Did that. And so, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't have to say who it is. It is not really that hidden who it is, though. Who it would be is one of two people, and then I don't not mention other points. But, very difficult, situation and things with this order here is very bad. It's not something really to be. So this happening with the cheek is very bad. It's very bad, but okay, the devil putting someone in my mind just now. It is very bad. It keeps doing this. These people, these counter protesters, like in the civil rights era, where they're just basically they're supposed to be in someone's mind now. It's supposed to be really cleaned up, but they're not so extensively cleaned up that they don't have stuff happening. Where it's apparent there is some stuff, very bad happening. Some of the incidents with the police, people being shot at something very bad is really indicative of a civil rights struggle that is actually happening, where this is not a way of things to continue on. It's the present way of things here right now. It is really the rule of the devil. And it is not really something where people have a say so. It's something that is trying to go on even though people don't want it. Okay, well, I think we'll go ahead and stop the video now. I could try to carry on with it. It is 24 minutes, and then it is picking up. It's supposed to be where I'm picking up from the other thing, where other little video I did, and I stopped it. But I was talking about not a bad reach into the situations or the affairs of things happening by this, order or established, order, where it's not good that you're trying to protect people by controlling people or punishing people. It's not really how to handle the situation. I said they do it with a supposed suicide attempts in some instances and stuff like this. They're supposed to be protecting people from themselves, and they're punishing these drug dealers, supposed to be protecting, people from drugs that would do drugs, protect them from being killed or hurt or whatever. This isn't really how to manage it. I think it's not good. Really, the drugs are just a plan. There's opium. There's marijuana, that's a plant. I don't know what is crystal meth. I'm not sure. Okay, I could try to find out what all the different drugs are. I might put that on my blog. But okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna try to sign off now. My blog is marlaluster.tumblr.com. Okay. No, that's what it is. It's not really easy to have a place to tell about stuff happening with me and stuff like this. Or then I think I'm not really supposed to be here or exist. It's really what is the, I don't know. It's not the way it is here. It is a false reality. It's not really okay for people to be the way a person is, or different ways other than you're supposed to be okay. You're supposed to act like it's okay here. You're supposed to participate with this stuff. You're supposed to be act like you're dumb to say certain things, so you're not supposed to say them and stuff like that. So you're supposed to agree with the stuff. Well, that was not so a person saying that, but I am someone that knows that is some stuff that can be put into words in such a way that it's not really okay here, and it's supposed to be casually, the kind of tone of things, but it's not casual, and it's not okay. So it's a lot of control with people's speech with the little platforms where people could have a blog or write on their social media account page, Facebook, Twitter. Marla's had problems there. She can't really have an Instagram account. Stuff happens where she can't have an Instagram account. Tumblr, they have their rules. She had some technical difficulties with a WordPress blog she had. So, but yeah, very oppressive. But I'm not supposed to be really who would exist here. So, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. And so, but this is Marla Rose Lester, and I'm Marla Lester, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and sign off right now. This happening. This is the jowl here is really bad. This fatness here is bad. With my face. Yeah, I'm someone that knows that it's not that fat packet there. He's making it to try to do something weird. Is that you're not allowed to make it sag into a jowl. But whatever you're doing, you're not going to be able to be okay seeing. So this here. Oh, it's really bad. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and sign off now.